Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Om Jnana-timirandasya Jnana-janashalakaya Chakshur-anmritam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome to our ISKCON official YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss 15th chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, 6th canto, in which there is description of instructions of Narada and Angira to this Chitraketu, king of Surasan. As Chitraketu was lamenting for the loss of his son, so these sages are consoling him. Angira and Narada Rishi came to relieve the king from excessive lamentation by instructing him about the spiritual significance of life. The great saints Angira and Narada explained that the relationship between father and son is not factual. It is simply a representation of the illusory energy. In verse 2 it is stated, Koyam syat tavrajendra bhavanyam anusutati tvam chasya katama srustau pure danim atah param. O king, what relationship does the dead body for which you lament have with you, and what relationship do you have with him? You may say that you are now related as father and son, but do you think this relationship existed before? Does it really exist now? Will it continue in the future? In this way, this is the tattva vichar. This temporary relationship, Prabhupada Maharaj in his purport says, that didn't exist in the past, nor will they exist in the future. Therefore, at the present moment, the so-called relationship are illusions. In verse 5, it stated, Vayam chatvam cha jeche me tulyakala characharaha janma mrityu tatha paschat prananaivam aduna vibho. O king, both you and we, your advisors, wives and ministers, as well as everything moving and non-moving throughout the entire cosmos at the time, are in a temporary situation. Before our birth, this situation didn't exist, and after our death, it will exist no longer. Therefore, our situation now is temporary, although it is not false. The purport of Prabhupada says, we do not lament for the situation in dream because before the dream takes place or after it is over. And so during the dream or during a dream-like situation, one should not accept it as factual and lament about it. This is real knowledge. So by the direction of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, everything created in the material world is transient. By a temporary arrangement, a father begets a child, or a living entity becomes the child of a so-called father. This temporary arrangement is made by the Supreme Lord. Neither the father nor the son exists independently. So, it is stated in verse 8, that Deha Dehi Vibhagoyam Aviveka Krutapura Jati Vyakti Vibhagoyam Jatha Vastuni Kalpita. Divisions of generalization and specification such as nationality and individuality are the imaginations of persons who are not advanced in knowledge. Prabhupada Maharaj says in the purport, actually there are two energies, material and spiritual. Both of them are ever existing because they are emanations from the eternal truth, the Supreme Lord. So in verse 9 to 16, these 8 verses describe Chitraketu glorifies and the sages. As the king listened to the great sages, he was relieved from his false lamentation, and then he inquired about their identity. He couldn't recognize them. Charanti avano kamam brahmana bhagavat priyaha madrisam gramya buddhinam bodhayo natalingina. Brahmanas were exalted to the position of Vaishnavas, the most dear servants of Krishna, sometimes dress like madmen just to benefit materialists like us, who are always attached to sense gratification and just to dissipate our ignorance. These Vaishnavas wander on the surface of the globe according to their desire. Siddhanta Swami in the purport says that Uttamasya eva lingam jasamte. What is the lingam means? What is their identity of the most exalted person? This right here. So thereafter the sages introduce themselves that I am Mangira and he is Narad Muni. So thereafter Narad Muni and Angira, they gave instructions to the king. The great sages instructed that all suffering are due to the bodily conceptions of life. When one understands his spiritual identity and surrenders to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Supreme Spiritual Person, one becomes actually happy. When one searches for happiness in matter, one must certainly lament for bodily relationship. Self-realization means spiritual realization of one's relationship with Krishna. Such realization ends one's miserable material life. In verse 27, it is stated that the great sage Narada continued, My dear king, attentively receive from me a mantra which is most auspicious. After accepting it from me, in 7 nights you will be able to see the Lord face to face. And in fact, the Narada Muni will impart this mantra to King Chitraketu, and he will see the Lord, Sankarsana. And that will be described next chapters, that he will be Vidyadhara, king of Vidyadhara, and will roam throughout the universe with the transcendental plane given by the Lord, Sankarsana. But he will make offense. Very exalted Vaishnava like Shivaji. We'll hear in the next chapter. So thank you very much for listening to this lecture, and please don't forget to subscribe, share and like our channel and get the blessings of the Lord. Hare Krishna.